Okay, I want you to imagine you're a guy, you're on this date, this gorgeous blonde hair, blue eyed girl sitting in front of you, and you ask her, well, where are you from? And as she's about to answer, it's a little, you get a text message. It's your best friend, and it's telling you about this new game that came out. You guys have to play it, and you're like, sorry, let me just get this real quick. And at that point, she gets up and leaves because, man, what are you doing with your life? That's what I have to do. The girl is saying, do you mind if I strap your phone to my forehead so I can pretend you're looking at me when you talk? And yeah, that's reality today. Basically, cell phones have taken over, and everything is mobile, virtual. This is becoming very addictive, and there are stats that I will go over that will tell you just how bad it is. And we're very accustomed to using cell phones for long periods of time without any breaks in between, and we need to stop and start to humanly interact with one another sometimes. So cell phones are addicting, and they're responsible for unnecessary time waste and social media use. All right, well, how exactly bad is our addiction? We spend on average 3 to 5 hours a day on our cell phone. We're talking about bare minimum. Just 6 years ago, 7 years ago, this was 30 minutes a day, less than that, 0.4 hours. And it's grown substantially. And this study is done by Michelle McDonough from Ezoic Blog. So 2014 was a breakthrough year because that's when mobile usage overtook desktop and laptop usage. And as you can see, in 2014, that's the first time in history that we had higher mobile usage than we did for desktop and laptop, and that includes all kinds of internet usage. So, and that's by social signing. So as you can see over here, in 2014, that's where that happens. So, what else is new? It's we've doubled our fair share of owning smartphones since 2010, and this is just in that 3-year gap. 2010 to 2013, it doubled, so I'm assuming today it might have even tripled. That is insane numbers because that phase after the 2010, after the 2000s decade is when mobile phones became very popular, and they grew in sheer numbers, astounding numbers. And so this is done by Monica Anderson, and she is from Pew Research Center. So yeah, why do we use mobile phones so much? Well, not everyone has internet access at home. That's one main factor. And smartphones give really easy access to it because in pretty much any establishment you walk in today, Wi-Fi is offered. And people have smartphones to connect to them instead of at home on their bigger devices. And of course, the main reason is because the internet is just such an easy tool to use on a daily basis, and it being in your pocket, it's a click away. Any kind of knowledge you could possibly want to find out there that's already been discovered by humanity, it's a click away. So it's pretty useful. And there's another problem that this leads to, and that is social media and dating sites. According to Joel Lee, there's about 300 million active users of Tinder and Badoo, and these are dating sites where people interact with one another, they meet up, and they eventually, form relationships and whatnot. But this is becoming more and more every year, and it's sad because people do not want to face-to-face interact anymore. It's becoming a trend, and people are buying into this. They don't want to meet people in person anymore. It's much easier like this, but it deteriorates human communication. So young adults are the main users, and they've been tripling usage since 2013. And this is from Aaron Smith of Pew Research Center as well. Now, why are they using these sites? Because they're very convenient, and you can pretty much see any of the activities your friends and family are doing just a click away. And from Evan Asano at Social Media Today, he talks about how much Instagram and Snapchat and sites like this are taking over. So we spend 2 hours every day on social media alone. And that's not including all the other times we access the internet. So just 2 hours alone, that is a big number. So what can you do in the time that you use? Cell phones are negatively impacting us, and we should cut down and do better uses for them. Well, in the time that you spend in your lifetime, we spend about 5 years using our cell phones and social media. And in that time, you could fly to the moon 32 times, go and come back, you could run 10,000 marathons, and this is also by Evan Asano, the research behind this. And for the ladies, I have something better. It is estimated by John Nash that ladies spent about 8 years of their lives shopping. And that's not shopping alone, because most times when we go out to shop, they're with friends, so it's like increasing human interaction. And imagine using those 5 years that you're on social media, adding it to this, and interacting with your friends while you do your, by some considered their favorite thing. And for everyone else, there's also a big need to socialize, because throughout our lifetimes, it's pretty much come to a point where we're socializing in person 1.5 times less on a lifetime basis than we do through social interactions on our phones, through social media websites. So by taking these steps, we both reduce the amount of social media usage and we increase the human interaction between us. I'm going to show you a person that completely cut off all kinds of access. His name is Paul Miller. So for a full year, this is from TEDx. It's a TEDx talk on YouTube. And for a complete year, he cut off all communication. Turned his phone off, no social media, no emails, no internet usage. And he talks about all the great things that happened in his life. He slept very well. He ate healthy. He read a lot. He wrote a lot. He just had very positive energy around him at all times. And if you would be willing to commit, this can be you. But we could also continue to expand our usage of social media, and that's never going to lead to anything good. For example, social media, at the heart of social media are celebrities and people that are very well off, and a lot of people try to be like them when it's not within their budget, it's not within their ability to, and this causes restlessness and depression, according to Caitlin Probst. She's from Degree Blog. And why be someone else when you can be yourself and just live a happy life? And that's what social media is leading to. And of course, there's the big problem of cyberbullying. And so, again, according to Caitlin, 95% of social media users have witnessed some kind of bullying, and 33% are victims. So that's quite a big number, and it'll grow because social media allows that. So cell phone usage and social media should maximally be reduced, and we should focus on human interaction and growing it. I myself plan on, in the fall semester, switching to a flip phone for an entire year, see how that goes. I want to see that the changes in my life that will happen, but not all of you should do that. But at the very least, you can do this. It's called National Day of Unplugging. It's the first Friday of every March every year. And basically for a whole day, you completely turn off your cell phone and have no access to it. And you should definitely do it because you can then feel what it's like to have no access to your phone and just witness the changes. So to recap, cell phones are taking over our society today. We need to focus on ourselves, our human interactions, much more than we do, because if it continues like this, within a couple decades, we will have zero human interaction. And it's getting very serious, it's an issue, and we should cut down on our usage as much as possible. So together, let's come together as a group, at least start off with the National Day of Unplugging, and see where it takes you from there. if you can and you have the power to, switch over to a flip phone or completely cut it out and see how that goes. Thank you.